Hey guys, I just wanted to demonstrate the SNES Retro Receiver from 8BitDo. A bunch of people reported they were having problems for certain games, so I have their SNES 30 controller. And I'm just going to give it a shot, first with the stock firmware that it comes with, and then with other firmware. So it seems pretty good on Super Mario World. Let me reset it. Let me go to Donkey Kong Country, which other people said they were having issues with. And just as people were saying, it's not working at all. Nothing. So I'm just going to go and update the firmware to the latest official version on the website and see what happens. Okay, so I'm just going to follow the instructions. Hold down the button, plug it in, and as you can see it's version 1.1. So I will update it with the official 1.21 firmware. Okay, says updated okay, and I think it just, because I didn't hold the button in now, it defaulted to regular USB mode, so I'll do it again just so I can see what version it says. Now we're at 1.21, so let's go try it again with Donkey Kong. Okay, so here we are with the official 1.21 firmware. That's the one that's available from the download section of their website, right under where the SNES receiver is. And it seems to be working fine. No issues like before, and I didn't have to repair. It was automatically paired with the retro receiver. So it looks like you could rely on the latest version of the official firmware, and it obviously was a painless process, so it's not that big a deal. So overall, the SNES Retro Receiver looks like a really good solution. You definitely have to update the firmware immediately upon getting it before you really even use it at all, but that could be said about a lot of different devices these days, including like your PlayStation, Nintendo, and all the newer consoles as well. So it doesn't seem like that big a deal to me. And I also really love the 8BitDo controllers. So the SNES 30 was the one I was just using, and that looks and feels pretty much identical to the SNES one. And the Nintendo one's great too. The only difference is it obviously has the 4 buttons in front and the 2 shoulder buttons. But it's they're both awesome, and they both pair right up to it. And you could also use PS3 controller or PS4 controllers, the Wii U controller, and I think you could still use the PS3. It just requires a little bit of manipulating through the computer. But if you guys want to see a ton more footage, I actually was a guest on mylifeingaming's live stream, and Mark went through most of Donkey Kong Country and then a Kirby game using many different controllers and the SNES Retro Receiver using the latest version of the firmware, and it performed flawlessly the whole time. So if you guys need more video proof, I'll leave the link to that right below. And thanks for watching, and comments are always appreciated, or if there's anything else you'd like me to test, let me know.